At the third stroke,
it will be...
Time for the one show, precisely.
and welcome to The One Show with Matt Baker.
And Alex Jones. So yes, coming up later, we're going to be finding out which one of these three One Show viewers is about to become the brand new voice of the speaking clock. What an honour. Now, talk about anticipation last night. The excitement here in the studio is quite palpable because one of these three finalists is about to take over as the UK's most punctual voice.
It is the speaking clock, of course, and here's Joe.
The speaking clock has been keeping us on time for 80 years.
At the third stroke, the time will be 8, 32 and 20 seconds.
And earlier this year, we offered One Show viewers the chance to become the new voice.
We asked you to record the test script from the very first speaking clock from 1936, and you didn't hold back.
Today, it's decision time, and it's not going to be easy.
At the third stroke.
At the third stroke.
At the third stroke.
5,500 of you sent us audio recordings.
It will be 1:24
and 50 seconds.
8, 2 and 10 seconds.
At the third stroke.
It will be 3 o'clock.
Precisely.
Sara Mendes da Costa, the current voice of the speaking clock, has been listening to your entries with me. We're looking for that golden voice with good enunciation, perfect pitch and tone, and of course a voice that would sound crystal clear when heard through a telephone line. And after weeks of shortlisting, we've whittled down our entries to the final 3. 20-year-old student Kriya Barton from Bangor in County Down, 69-year-old retired civil servant and former local radio DJ Alan Steadman from Dundee, and 37-year-old business manager Verity Giles from Bridgend. They've come to the BT Tower in London to record their final auditions.
You are the final 3. Did you imagine when you entered you'd make it this far?
Never. Like, I just sent it off and kind of forgot about it. And my mum entered as well, and she's still waiting on the phone call.
So, Alan, and how does it feel to be here?
Oh, very good, yeah, very exciting, yeah. My mother's 94 and she's pretty excited about it.
Verity.
Yes.
Why did you enter?
Because of my little girl. She would have loved to have entered the competition, but she's only 5. If I actually was lucky enough to win, then she'd be beside herself.
For their final audition piece, each of our finalists is recording a full version of the speaking clock script with sound engineers Julian and Dan.
So, when you're ready, remember where the slashes are. We need a slight pause.
Julian, this isn't as easy as people might think, is it?
Well, the idea is we have a rising intonation on the hours, so it's like 1, 2, 3, and then a falling intonation on the minutes. 4, 5, 23, like that.
You're asking for a bit, aren't you?
Getting the nuances of the speaking clock script right is harder than it looks.
Precisely. Oh, that sounded English.
But eventually, for the finalists, it's job done. After the recordings have been edited together, they're sent off to be listened to by the judging panel, just like when the first speaking clock voice was chosen 80 years ago. Joining me and Sara on the panel are Gareth Hydes from Children in Need, Rima Lawford from The One Show, and David Hay from BT.
Let's do it in alphabetical order then. Let's have a chat about Alan first.
At the third stroke, the time will be 6:45, precisely.
That voice is just rich and deep and trustworthy. I could listen to him for hours. I'd have a big phone bill if I did.
I can imagine his voice really putting you at ease if you're in a rush.
Kriya.
At the third stroke, the time will be 12:51 precisely.
She's got a great quirky voice.
There was a little bit of humour in her voice. I could sense a little bit of fun in her voice.
Right, let's talk about Verity then.
At the third stroke, the time will be 3:48 and 30 seconds.
Very warm and very friendly, and again, a very smiley voice. Very expressive.
She was obviously born to do voice work.
Does anyone want to listen to any again before we score?
I might have a quick listen, just between
you're going to dip back in,
all right.
So this is good, okay.
After plenty of deliberation, it's finally time to commit our scores to paper.
Well, I think then we've made our decision. We have a winner. Are we all agreed?
We are. We are indeed.
Oh,
Wow.
I can't stand it anymore.
Well, Kriya, Alan and Verity are here. Ironically, we don't have much time. So in one word, just tell us how you're feeling, Kriya. Let's start with you.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, good.
Thrilled.
Oh,
Excited.
lovely.
Brilliant. So one of you three are, is the winner, but Children in Need are also winning from this, aren't they, Joe?
Absolutely. Now, BT, who obviously run the Speaking Clock, have kindly agreed to donate 10 pence to every Speaking Clock phone call during the competition, and that was up to a maximum of £50,000. Well, I'm pleased to announce we have hit that target. That is £50,000 for Children in Need.
Tremendous.
£50,000?
Tremendous.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
Fantastic. Francie's very pleased.
Yeah. Oh, very. I can't wait to pass on the news. But no, seriously,
out
any second now, it's going to change to one of you three. All right. Best of luck. Best of luck.
Here we go. So let's listen in. We're going to hear the old voice, Sarah Mendes da Costa, and I'll switch over to the brand new voice live as it happens.
Yeah, just a word of warning, there is a tiny delay by the time this show reaches your television, OK? It's only a few seconds, but don't go setting your own clocks by this one. Here we go.
7:23 precisely.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
At the third stroke, the time from BT will be 7:23 and 10 seconds.
Right, this is it.
At the third stroke, the time will be...
There you go! There you go. Huge congratulations,
Alan, how are you feeling? I mean, that's incredible, isn't it?
Still thrilled. even more thrilled.
Oh, what an honour. The
Fantastic.
fifth permanent voice of the Speaking Clock. There you are.
Now, if you want to hear Alan's winning voice, not just here on The One Show, but you don't need to call the Speaking Clock. You can actually hear it on our website. We've put it up there as well.
Indeed.
Congratulations. Well done.
Yes, and well done, all three of you.